Greetings, crafters, and welcome to episode 118 of Better Than Worlds with TKush35. This episode is brought to you by another update from Flower Child, which I just installed after playing for a while. Now, this one has a pretty ominous name. The subtitle is Animapocalypse, I believe. Oh, sorry, Animageddon. Warning, your animals are about to die. Some will definitely die. They may all die. You will reach skyward with freakishly long arms and beg mercy from an uncaring and unresponsive cubic universe. If you do get a response, it will likely sound a lot like laughter. If this freaks you the heck out, please consider backing up your save game before installing this release. Otherwise, there's nothing to worry about. Added Armageddon, except no pork-based substitutes. Also, change the glass block recipe to require 8 blocks of sand and 1 nether quartz in a crucible to produce 4 blocks of glass. This was done to better balance it relative to other building options. Change the math involved in determining when pathfinding has arrived at a destination slightly to provide more accurate outcomes, and fixed a problem where a crash could occur when pumpkins and mountains grew on top of their own stem. So, while I have been slightly spoiled by this update in watching Vyoki's stream, I have done absolutely no preparation for it. So when I get back to the villager base here, my animals are going to be in dire need. And I think all of my chickens are probably going to die. My cows might be okay in the pen they're in. Same thought with my sheep. And my piggies definitely need a new home. So we're going to have to go check that out. However, before we do that, I would like to go over a quick recap of the adventures that I had in the Nether Fortress while I was trying to find more skulls, which I didn't. But spoiler alert, found another dormant soul forge. So, before I continue, let's take a look there. So this is what happens when you encounter a bunch of magma slimes and your armor's running low, and you only have 1 potion left that you don't want to use. But I'm going to continue hunting because I can. This weather's going down. I've killed maybe 2 dozen of them so far. Just running around the Nether Fortress, obviously not having a whole lot of luck. I'm wondering if I should try to make some sort of machine to behead them with the chopping blocks. It would just be such a pain in the butt to kite them all the way to it, though. Possible, but a pain in the butt. So I'm not sure what I want to do as far as that goes. For now, I think I might need to... Oh, shoot. Might need to head back. Shit. Alright, I had to unpause it. Potion drinking. Oh, God. Oh, okay, yep. Definitely gonna head back. Out of potions, gotta try to make some more. Okay, so let's go fire distance. Thank you. Stay away, you little jerk. Eat some food so I can hopefully heal. Oh, it's intense. Run away, run away, run away. Of course, you're here. Oh, that would have been nice if I'd gotten a skull right there, though. But, yep, so... Oh, and there's another one up there. Okay, well... I'm gonna record and... Oh, it poofed away. You saw it happen, I saw it happen. He was there, and then he wasn't. Yeah, so I'm just gonna have some sort of compilation of hits like this, so... Just gonna get out of here. See if I make it or not. Probably shouldn't at this point. Should be okay. Alright, so we'll come back. So it's a couple days later. I've been doing lots of running around the Nether Fortress trying to get skulls. Nothing yet. And I came across another dormant forge, which is super exciting. So I'm just going to go ahead and pick that up because that'll be useful for trades later. This is a section of Nether Fortress that I have not explored yet. And so is likely to be quite deadly, mostly because I don't have anything sectioned off. I don't have any netherrack in my inventory right now. So this is a part that I haven't seen before, mostly because I didn't go up any stairs. So let's, instead of running around blindly, let's try to make my way back down. It was right over here, yeah. And then over on this section, which is opposite my entrance and the blaze spawner's just right there. Have it blocked off for safety precautions right now. So that's a nice little treat there. But I need to get back so that I'm not in danger. I'm gonna go find the chest near my entrance here and just put in that sword and the dormant soul forge. That way we can eventually have more than one anvil, which would be pretty sweet. Or at least I think that's what it means. Or it just unlocks the priest. Either way. Now I'll have multiples. So the adventuring will continue. I will be including this in an episode where I have a different precursor. So this will be... I know that there's an update out yet, but I haven't yet because I actually haven't had a whole lot of time to play. And certainly not record. I have been sick, actually, and that's the biggest thing. Had a fever the last 2 days, so that's been wonderful. I haven't been able to get my squid farms to get back at capacity yet, so that's been a bit of a struggle, not having health potions. But I'm just going to keep farming until I come up with a better idea of what to do here. So, toodaloo. So after having fought yet another magma slime and having no way to quickly heal, I do believe that it's about high time that I go back and try to figure out what on earth is going wrong with my squid farm. Because neither squid farm at my original base or the villager base are producing anything at all, and that is preventing me from making health potions. So I say let's go ahead and head back to the villager base, because at least while I'm working on stuff, there will be crops growing and whatnot. And there's actually an update that has been out for a day or two, Animapocalypse, and I haven't updated to it yet, so might as well head back and see what that one's all about. Yeah, sounds pretty bad, so gonna have to read up on the changelog, and then we can go over what is possibly gonna happen, and then work on some sort of farm for whatever the drop it is that makes the health potions. It's obviously not the squid ink. Is it ink sac? No, that's the regular drop. I don't know, whatever. Either way, so I will see you back at the villager base. Welcome back, everybody. Now that you've seen what I've been up to before this update, let's see what the update has in store for me. I know I did enter the last clip in saying that I'm going to work on the squid farm, and I still have a goal to do that. However, first I'd like to try to make a better home for my animals, because I would appreciate them all not dying. Also, the animals that are stuck in my feeding machine, which is clearly not completely functional, I think they're just going to be dead. There's no way I can provide enough food for them. And I'm very interested to see what sort of state they're going to be in, if any. And unless the texture pack betrays me, this piggy is well fed somehow. Let's see, where are the other animals? We have these piggies, and we have these sheep. So these have access to a couple grass blocks that aren't probably going to grow fast enough. So I think instead of having these individualized pens, I'm going to have to make one big one. Replace this all with grass. The pigs, I'm going to have to make a completely new pen. And the cows might be okay. Oops, did some jumping there that I shouldn't have. But I already probably overbred them, especially if they go ham on it like they seem to be. So this will be interesting. I don't see any... And this is an up-to-date version of Wired's texture pack. So we should have some sort of indication if they're hungry. They're definitely eating like mad. So we need to have some drastic measures here. I need to dump off this netherrack, and then I need to get a bunch of fences lined up, and we need to just move some animals to pens. So let's dump all the netherrack here. This cool little soul forge can sit there. Put the potions away because there's nothing that can be done with that. I don't care about this. This clay I got back at the original base. Got some blaze rods, which was nice. This sword I'm gonna melt down. There's also, I could also just go ahead and feed a bunch of these wheat. I bet that's something I can do, but that's gonna take a lot of wheat, and I don't have any sort of automated harvesting for that implemented, so it's probably best to just let them free roam, and there's no way, because there's also no way that I'm gonna remember to feed them every night. The chickens are what I'm most worried about, though, in general, because the chickens I have out right now do not, in any way, have a method of feeding themselves. So they're all probably just gonna starve. So then the goal would be to gather up as many eggs from them as possible. So to accomplish that, I'm gonna come on over here and disable this so that we can just rack up eggs from whatever feeding they might have. Yeah, there's no feed in there. I didn't think there would be, but you never know. My priorities are getting a little separated here. I'm hoping I have some bone meal ready. Yes, excellent. So this will keep them fed for at least a little bit. Make as many eggs as I can, and then worry about... Was that... My pigs have fallen through the world somehow? Is he eating my mushroom? What the heck? Get out of here. And where the heck did he come from? He ate my freaking mushroom. They'll eat mushrooms? I mean, I suppose that's good, but also really bad. I feel betrayed. Stupid pig. What the? There's another pig over here. Where did these pigs come from? Or did they just explode out of the pen? Oh my god. That's a problem. I definitely did not leave that open. Yeah, there's only one pig in there now. What the... Well, that's grand. Oh! No, the dirt fell. What the heck? I'm very confused now. And I'm also down to one pig. This is fine. This is totally fine. Alright, piggy, come this way. And do not fall. Are your eyes red? Apparently it was. Eat a whole bunch of this. Okay, so he's not hungry anymore. No, don't you dare. Alright, nope. Oh, I said no. Piggy, I don't have a home for you yet. Come back. You best not eat all my plants. We're gonna have words, and they're not gonna be kind. Get in your pen. I'll feed you later. How about you guys? Have some wheat. Don't die on me. Don't die. Don't die, animals. It's okay. Here, have some wheat. Will you? Oh, you will. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna put wheat next to them so they don't starve for now. Same with the piggy. So... that's a thing. So what I can do to make these animals over here not starve is put in some wheat. That'll at least keep them somewhat fed, right? For a while. As long as I don't accidentally collect that, or they eat it too fast, like they did here. until they're fully fed, they're just gonna eat it faster than it can do the thing. Alright, so that worked finally. Then I need a couple over here. Cows, I bet, eat a whole bunch. That'll waste a couple extra wheat, but it'll keep them fed for a while. So that's nice. Right, I was taking this bone meal to go feed the chickens. Oh, chickens. Where are my seeds? There are my seeds. These are pumpkin seeds, I think. No, those are regular seeds. Where are pumpkin seeds? There are my pumpkin seeds. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know what else I'm going to use those for. Except feeding my chickens. I wonder if I can just feed them regular seeds instead of chicken feed. Interesting thought. Let's find out. Because they used to be able to eat seeds, but if they can only eat chicken feed now, that'd be kind of sad. It makes sense, but it'd be kind of sad. Do you eat? Oh, they will. Okay. What the heck? Oh, interesting. So I can keep them fed. Like, actually, this is a horrible idea. I need to put in lots of regular seeds in there until they get fed. I'm just gonna, like, make every other one, or every 5th or 6th, whatever this is. Because they'll eat that up, and then I'll put some chicken feed in there. And I'll save that chicken feed for later, and I'm just gonna let these guys cack. Or should I kill them for feathers? I like feathers, so I'm gonna take their feathers. Sorry, friends. You're just gonna be let starve, and then I get some food from you. No feathers. Sad day. Alright, so eggs are a much more precious commodity now. This will keep them fed for a while, but not too terribly long. It makes watermelons a lot better for keeping them alive. So as long as I keep that stocked, that should be okay. I need to go find another pig. There might be another one out there, but first, let's make a little home for them that's not too terribly close to a wall. So here's some fences, here's the gate, or two. I suppose I don't need those potions right now, huh? Okay. So let's go make a quick home for them. Somewhere safe with lots of grass. I guess I wouldn't quite describe this area as safe, but spiders shouldn't come at them. Oh, that's my gates, not my actual fences. 3, 4. If I could actually click 6, 7. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ah, a couple fences short. Okay. So I'm gonna go make some fences quick. I'm gonna have to make some stairs over there so I can keep them fed. I'm also gonna go toss a bunch of this wheat in with the cows quick because I bet that they ate all the grass. Going out on a limb here. Let's make me a bunch more fences. Yeah. I'm probably gonna need to expand the cow pen. I'm fairly certain that it's not big enough. And this sheep pen has too many sheep in it to keep them fed. So I'm gonna have to do the same here. Let's give them... They're all probably gonna eat the poo out of this wheat. It's a good thing I've sort of been keeping stock on it. Gonna need to grab more wheat. Okay, great. So those sheep will need a bigger pen. We'll need a bigger pen over here in general for all of those sheep. Maybe I need to trim down on my sheep stock. I don't need a whole bunch of brown ones anymore. I haven't been keeping stock of this wheat as much as I could have, since I didn't think I needed it anymore. I was sort of semi-harvesting it, but not in a steadfast manner. Yeah, they have completely consumed all of the grass, and they are all going to starve. Are any of them red-eyed, though? No, but they're instantly like, hey, friends, come eat some wheat. Got some nice noms for you. Yeah. Eat up, friends. Oh, this is hilarious. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need to make a bigger area for them, though. Jesus. Is it all gone yet? They might all be satiated. Nope. Yeah, I'm gonna need a much bigger pen. I'm gonna need to extend my... Ugh. This is the downfall for getting a big herd. I mean, these are giant creatures, so I'm not surprised they're eating all of this. Good God. I'm just gonna throw out another stack. I might have to trim down on the herd, which is gonna make milking a pain in the butt. Which means my chocolate supply is gonna go down. Oh my God, they just ate that entire stack. Oh my God. You guys are gonna eat me out of all my wheat. Oh no, did they finally stop? They did. They've finally been satiated. But that reinforces that this small area is not going to sustain them. So I need to expand this without getting murdered by them. And that really means I just need to spread it that way. Luckily I had a decent amount of glass already made. Okay. So first I need to get that one pig that I have into his new home before he starves to death. Because we definitely don't want that. I need to expand this as well. Alright, piggy, come here. Oh wait, that's right. Wait, follow me back in here. I wasn't done making your new home. Nope, shut up. Here, have some food. You'll be fine. I wonder if the level of consuming they do is beyond actual sustainability. No idea. We'll find out if 2 piggies can live over here. Because that's all I'm gonna do. Just enough to have 2 to breed, so I can maybe eventually make more. The worst part is, like, they eat this wheat, but it doesn't even make them breed. So, like, a machine has to both... Yeah, a machine that's maintaining, like, pigs and whatnot in this has to both feed them and breed them. That makes for some complex machinery. Or at least, certainly more complex than it was before. Because I don't think... You'd probably want 2 feeding systems. One that spits out an item that will auto-breed them. And one that just feeds them. Or maybe Flower Child is making it so that automation is not possible anymore. I don't know. Yo, piggy. I have wheat. Follow me. Yeah, come on. Quit being a jerk. It definitely eliminates, like, throwing animals into a hole and saving them for later. Best you can do is just let them fend for themselves and hope they don't die. Ugh, I can only imagine that pigs are horrible to keep fed. Pigs and cows. And that's not to say for the chickens. Speaking of which, should we go check on them now? Let's grab more fences first, and we'll take care of the sheep. So let's cull the herd a little bit. I don't need these brown sheep. because I have more in the other pen. Okay, so that's a start. Nope, you're not getting out, sucker. Nope, I said no. I said no. Get out. I'll hit you. Come over here, stupid. Aha! Distracted by food. Okay, so I have lots of black sheep too, so I don't need you. I just need, like, one of each for now. Excuse me. Whew. Got a bit of a cough going on after a... Don't know if I mentioned it in another video, but I had a fever, so lots of fun over here. Whew. Grand old time. So let's cut down on that black wool sheep. I only have one white wool sheep, so we definitely want to keep him around. So we have the light gray. Friends, be distracted by food. So that's kind of nifty. Hey, we got food. Eat the food. Stop running. Don't run from me. Yeah, I'm gonna need a new home for the sheep. This isn't gonna work out. But let's start with this super unprotected area over here. Fence gate. Oh, no, I actually want the fence right here. Yeah, I can make the rest of it out of jungle wood. I'm gonna keep the line so that there's somewhere for the grass to come in. I should probably make it a double gate like I do in every other pen, but we'll deal with this for now. Yes, be free. Be free, little ones. Do not die. Feed themselves. Hey. Don't eat all of the grass. Eat the wheat. I have wheat, not a lot of grass. Stay there. So this will hopefully sustain them at least a little bit. It'll at least be better than it was. So next up are the cows, which culling is going to be very difficult for. So I think instead of focusing on a walled-in area, let's just get a bunch of dirt that can eventually spread grass. Actually, did I ever make a piston shovel? I don't think I did. That's what, like, much iron and an L? For stairs, close enough. So I need to harvest me up some grass, because then I can do this construction without having to wait for the grass to grow, which would have been good to know before. Alright, so I'm going to take some grass that I don't need and turn it into grass that I do. So, piston, lever, yeah, that's cool. That is so cool. So what I'm going to do here is, well, I'll try to align my piston correctly. And then harvest up a bunch of grass blocks so I can move them, oops. That's not what I meant. So I can move them underneath some glass so that the grass can spread in that way. Oops. Gotta face the way I want it to come at. And same there. Hey, piston, come back. Oh, and I lose my glass block. Well, that's a load of poop. Shouldn't have used glass, I guess. Oh no, I can just... I'm being dumb about this. I only have to move the piston and the lever. Yeah, alright. So then you just line it up and you're good to go. Alright, I'm gonna harvest this line too. So we'll have to go check on that piggy pretty soon here. See if that space that I put him in is enough to sustain him. If not, we might have to do some grass with glass tricks with him as well. It's probably a good idea anyway. And alright, so let's go focus on the cow spot over here. I actually might want to make a bigger melon, an actual melon farm to sustain the chickens. I could also get rid of a bunch of them. Yeah, not surprisingly, the cows ate everything. How are they doing for lighting? Oh, that's right. I just kept it like that because I wasn't using wood. Shoot. Where I had it built isn't gonna quite work. Right, I need to grab grass. Totally forgot about that when I got distracted by getting, no, sorry, I need to get dirt. And I got distracted by getting the grass. Because at least this will can eventually grow into grass blocks. So we're gonna go ahead and block you. Hide some grass down there. And then put glass over it. Yes? Yes. And I gotta even all of this out. I'm gonna keep the fence. I don't have a whole lot of fences. Fence is gonna keep going this way. Just gonna level this all out with some more dirt. Pumpkin, you need to move up, please. Or jack-o'-lantern, sorry. I will correctly identify you in the future, I promise. Grass and then glass. Probably want even more of those than I was originally thinking. Grass, glass. More spawn points means it's more likely for the grass to spread quickly. At least enough to maybe sustain them. That way they're not eating all of the blocks, or the sources. Okay, let's put another source block here. Oh, shoot. Well, that was silly. Oh, well. At least with this piston block, I don't need silk touch in order to do this. Which is very, very nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm just going to keep extending this bad boy because we're going to need probably a lot. And I'm not following any sort of pattern with these glass blocks. Which I might regret in the future because it's not symmetrical, but it'll be fine. Probably. Okay. Lend me your torch and pitchforks. Glass. And I actually needed fewer of those than I thought I would because of the wonderful "there's already grass here" feature. And I don't want this to extend the whole way, so let's just go ahead and stop right here. Alright. Is that light enough? I don't know. I'm pretty sure I can put this on top and it won't be a problem. But do I trust that? Not really. Torches are devious things. So let's just steal this jack-o'-lantern. We'll just shove it right here. Alright. So now the next step is to let the cows into this new area without getting demolished. Easy task, right? Wrong. The biggest thing is to not let them get up. If they're usually going to flee away from me, this should be fine. Alright, hey. Mm-mm. You're not getting up here today, cow. You just stay over there and eat all my sources of grass. Just don't die. Don't want you to starve. Here, have a bunch of wheat. Unsurprisingly, they're eating all of it. Yeah, there's no way I'm going to be able to sustain all these cows. Not unless I'm constantly feeding them wheat. Holy nuts. I'm going to need ungodly number of wheat farms to just keep caged cows alive. Oof. Right, well, before they all start dying, let's get in there and harvest some milk from the not very large number of cows that we have here that have milk because they're hungry, I assume. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work out. I got like, what, 1 milk? Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna have to call the herd, and that's gonna be grand as far as my chocolate schemes go. Let's go ahead and get some chocolate in there, speaking of which. Get some piggies going. Hopefully they're not dead too. Let's go ahead and find some more wheat. Good thing I was stocking up these at least a little. Hey, come back here. Bright side, it sounds like the chickens are not quite dead because we just heard one being fed. Or giving eggs. Could be giving eggs. That'd be nice too. Alright. Let's go see if these customers are still alive. Well, they are for now. Have a wheat? Yeah, they eat way too much. Here, how about chocolate? How about chocolate? Why? Did you take the chocolate? Do they not breed when they're hungry? I guess that makes sense. Or did he just eat the chocolate because he was hungry? I might have wasted a chocolate on this one over here. Make me baby picky. Okay, so they won't breed when they're hungry. Oh boy, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense, but it's also fairly problematic. As far as you can't just rely on them, you know. There might be a timing to it. If I could figure out the timing, that would be nice. I should probably just kill the cows that are in here, because they're just going to eat me out of all the wheat I have. And I'm going to have enough problems getting those guys, and there's no way I make enough cake to justify these cows sticking around. It'll be bad enough just trying to sustain the pigs. Yeah. You're going to have to retire, little guy. Don't kick me. I am terrified. Okay. Oh, okay, that's fine. You'll be trapped down there, sort of thing. It's cool, right? Oh no, I'm gonna actually have to go down there and kill him. That's fine. This is fine. There's no way that this could backfire at all. Yeah, I need to get down there. Okay, well, I need to get the other cow. So... where's the other cow? First cow was on that side. Yeah, I need to come around. Oh, this is quite the insanity with this Animageddon. I was calling it Animapocalypse. It's probably wrong. Oh, right, he's right there. Okay, so right here. Goodbye, cow. Alright, let's put that block back. Not that it matters too much. But the sheep should feed off of this one, so let's give that some more wheat. Because I kind of want that to stick around. No, just none of this is going to work. Ugh. Yeah, I'm going to have to this doesn't make any sense to try to maintain. I don't have a good enough feeding stream to do this. And it's just gonna consume all of the wheat I have stocked up. Yeah, we're aborting this. Get out of here. I'm just gonna slaughter these animals, undo the auto feeder, and then I won't have to worry about this anymore. It means none of my feeding is going to be automatic, but it is what it is. Yeah. Piggy. And piggy. Piggy. Nope. This became dangerous. Okay. Now, I don't know if they kick when they're in the jackets, but they might, which means I have to attack them from above. So let's prepare for that eventual death. Oh great, sheepy. Ooh. They will pathfind to food. That's good to know. Here, have more wheat. That is good to know for minute automated dealios. Until I figure out what to do with the cows, I'm just gonna keep throwing them a bunch of wheat. I mean, I need to cull the herd. I'm gonna need a bunch of arrows for that. Luckily, I have some. This area for the sheep is not big enough, obviously. Okay, I need to get moving because this has been a lot of pooping around and not a lot of productivity. All right. So, cool. Well, that panned out. 1 for 1. All right, the one I care about running away isn't going to. And the little one will just do its thing. 5 breeding harnesses. There should be 6. Oh, it should be down there. Okay. We're good. Well, we'll leave this for another day. It's definitely insufficient now. It's not gonna work anymore. Luckily, I got some use out of it. But that means we've been downgraded to non-automated farmer. Yeah. See how the chicken feed's doing. Not surprisingly, it's plumb out. Yeah. We're gonna have to expand the base to accommodate for such shenanigans. Let's see. I got some eggs. Smegs. But I can throw some more seeds at them. Regular seeds. But let's go ahead and run on up here and put all the meat away. Oh, right. I took that downstairs and turned it into tallow so I can make more candles. Because that's another goal. Let's not get the glue. Let's throw the weed away. Yeah, I have to trim down the cow herd. They're just all gonna starve. And I want to be able to maintain at least some. I'm gonna check out the piggy over here. See if the 9x9 area is enough to sustain it. That's a maybe. That's maybe enough area for 1. Oof. Okay. Wow. That's fun. Okay. Which means the area I have for cows is not even close to enough. Goody. Okay, well, if I need to call the herd, I need to call the herd. Let's get down to business to slaughter some cows. I'm sorry, Bessie. I love you all. You've served me well. It's been great. Please don't hate me. I did not name any of them, so this is fine. Really, though, milk production's gonna go way down. Which means tallow creation's gonna plummet. There's no way that I'm gonna be able to make a big area for them fast enough. I think I am going to be much better served by trimming the herd now. I'm well aware that I have lots of space to the west of my base that I could expand into, but unless I do that in the next Minecraft day or two, I suspect that these guys are going to eat me out of all the wheat that I have. And I would much rather have a higher chance of sustaining, let's say, 4 of them. Man, I had such a big herd. I spent so many resources. Oh, that's 4, right? 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Just need to wait for that one to calm down. Okay. So I think I can go in without getting murdered. Slight bright side, have a lot more leather now. Big downside, have very few cows. Which stinks. But hey, they're not gonna starve. Yet. I honestly have no idea if this is enough space for 4 of them. Is that gonna work? I'm gonna not risk it, I'm just gonna leave that there. Just in case. Well, actually what I could do, let's put this little guy, this jungle fence, yeah. Oh shoot, that could have been painful. Okay. Just gonna leave that torch there, we don't need it. We don't need it. Alright, well that's 4 cows in this big area. Obviously I'm not gonna worry about extending the glass. I've got 1 piggy over there. I can maybe bring in another one, but I'm gonna have to make the fenced in area much larger, I think, to sustain 2 of them. And as far as my chickens go, probably gonna have to trim that down as well. Are they dying? Oh no, they're starving, so they're complaining to me. Super. Or they could be all dying, I don't know. Depends on how fast they go. I mean, it's kind of cool that they yell at you. One moment, please. But they're also really whiny. You know what? If you all don't shut up... Actually, you know, I'm just going to start it right now. Trimming the herd. This is your fault, Flower Child. I'm slaughtering my poor animals for you. Please be benevolent in your next update and make it a little bit kindlier to your poor players. Nah, who am I kidding? Challenges are fun. It is just minutely unfortunate that I was just getting to a point where I thought I was sustainable. And then I've been heavily informed that I am not even close. I don't know how many chickens I have left in here. I kind of want 1 or 2. Alright, 1 it is. We're going to maintain 1 chicken. Bright side, he's not going to starve for a while. I'm just going to put the chicken seed in there. Actually, that's probably a bad idea. And whatever. Rolling with it. Might lay an egg every once in a while. So, yeah, these big machines are not doing a whole lot for me. But that's okay. I hopefully have enough eggs to revitalize the population eventually. I've got 15, a whopping 15 feathers. Automating chickens is not yet completely possible. I can probably build another mob farm closer that'll actually produce while I'm in the area. And then I can, that was pretty ominous sounding. I can do some other shenanigans. Let's go ahead and put this packer back down, just in case I need it. But that was Animageddon. In this case, the Geddon part was brought on by yours truly, because I definitely don't have the resources to maintain these bad boys. So I was the arbitrator of the apocalypse for those poor creatures. But I think it's going to make it so that it's actually sustainable in the future. So I think that's going to have to do it for the episode for now, since I'm sure I've been recording at least this section for probably at least a half an hour, if not more. Actually, I can kind of check. When was this? I had a Facebook message right when I started. Oh yeah, about 40 minutes. Okay, so in total it'll probably be like a 45-minute episode, maybe 50. Yeah, it's gonna have to be a huge area just for that one pig. Just your standard little guy, the little guppy. So if I put a torch on top of a fence, is that gonna light the fence on fire? My hope is that the answer is no. We'll find out. If I come back and this is nothing but a pile of smoldering ash, then we'll know what the answer is. I want to say no, because the fire's up here, so it's kind of controlled, right? Granted, fire's a dangerous thing to play with, so I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, I should have this be a double gate, which I can close in a minute. Yeah, so for 2, it probably needs to be even bigger than it is now. Probably extend it that way another several blocks, which means I'll just have to make more molding. 1, 2, 3, 4. Extend it at least that far. Probably a good idea. 1, 2. Is 2 blocks away enough? I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out. Luckily, the fire probably shouldn't spread to that, so we should be good as far as that goes. Anyway, I was signing off, so let's refocus and actually do that. Thank you for watching my version of Animageddon, brought to you by my sword and my bow. Flower Child, you are a wonderful human being, and I don't mean that sarcastically. This was a pretty interesting and cool change. I'm excited to see what I can do, or what I will eventually try to do, to keep these poor caged animals fed in the future. But thanks for tuning in. Until next time, have a good one.